and its commitment to affordable housing, growth by NCRC and its commitment to affordable housing, and the banks you see operating in our community and their commitment to affordable housing. So let's give all three of those groups of organizations. So this is certainly not the end point, because I've seen the plans, and so what I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to do is to have more and more of these groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings and all of the things that we've been able to do over the last couple of years on a continual basis here in Birmingham. I will encourage all of us to redouble our efforts. This work is not it's not just easy. I mean, it's not like adding 1 and 1 and getting 2. It takes some effort, it takes commitment, and so I know that we have the commitment among the folks that are here. So thank you all for being here. The program is going to go as follows, because I'm not going to keep getting up between. I will if you want me to, because we could be here all day, but you probably don't, and so I won't. But I'm going to be followed by City Councilor Latonya Tate, followed by Latonya Tate. I'm sorry, I need my glasses on. Followed by Mayor Randall Woodfin, then State Senator Linda Coleman Madison, followed by County Commissioner Sheila Tyson, Ed Gorman with Growth, and then Dr. Megan Venable-Thomas in that order. So with that, Councilor Tate.
Thank you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, District 9. I am going to seriously go off script here for 1 minute. When I go back and think about the year that I ran for office and knocking on doors and meeting some of the greatest people in Pratt City and listening to the cry of what you wanted and what you wanted to see, I am super excited to say that I did not hesitate, and the mayor can bear witness to this, that I spoke up for the people and told them what the people wanted. And so I'm just excited, to be here. I'm honored to serve as the city council, for District 9 in this community. And it's a great day in Pratt City. And as someone who grew up I'm a North Birmingham resident, proud North Birmingham resident. So I'm very familiar with the western area of town, because that's where most of the people that represented District 9 came from, the western area of town. But of course, the chain was broken when I got elected in 2021. And so I could not be more proud of Mayor Randall Woodfin and my colleagues in the city of Birmingham to have a vision and a heart to invest millions of dollars right here in this neighborhood. The best is yet to come. Trust me when I tell you that. As Mayor Woodfin always say, we deserve better. And now, thanks to the efforts of the leadership of the city, we are getting better. We are getting better. We will get better. We will have no less than better, because every person deserves sustainable life, public communities that are safe and sustainable, and kids where your kids can enjoy, and we deserve the best school systems, and we're going to work to get there. We got a long way to go. But we're getting cleaner neighborhoods thanks to community cleanups and hard work for all our public works, because I do not do anything that I don't tell my team to do. So I get out here and I clean up in neighborhoods, and I make sure that it gets done. We're getting better homes, and we're investing in people today, and we're getting better communities because of all the people here today working together to make us best Birmingham we can. I look forward to the next groundbreaking, and I think that's going to be soon. I hope that be real soon. But again, welcome to Pratt City, friends. Welcome to District 9, and again, the best is yet to come. And I'm honored to serve you all.
We're going to go off script right quick, ladies and gentlemen. I just come to say I love Latonya Tate.
Thank you.
No, seriously, I do. Oh, no, Senator Madison Coleman. Is she here yet? She's not? Okay, we're still going to stay off script. Commissioner, we're going to let you come up first. Come on.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Just being around y'all, you know I'm at home. I started at the city. I'm here because the county have set aside $3 million for affordable homes. And I think that we look at affordable homes different now. We should have been looking at it this way, turning renters into home owners. I have partnered with HABD on for several years, really about 15 years, on repairing credit for residents and turning them from renters into home ownership. That's how we build wealth in our communities. That's how we develop and grow our neighborhoods. And it's just really how we really educate the school system, if you really look at it. That's how you bring children into your school system. I love our mayor. I do have 68% of Birmingham in the County Commission District 2. So I am your commissioner for half of Pratt City. And I wear it well, trust me. And I want to do as much as I can. I am in conversation with Kevin Datcher. We are working together on affordable homes throughout District 2. Like I said, right now we have $3 million. When I go to the table, I'm coming up with something besides a bone. I'm gonna have some meat, okay? So I can guarantee that we will have more money to give on developing some affordable homes within District 2. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing better than strong female women leadership. It is an honor, and when I say this, I really mean it. It is an honor to work with City Councilor Latonya Tate, who represents this area, and County Commissioner Sheila Tyson every day. You should know that it's not just their passion and advocacy, but they really lean in on making communities better for the people we serve. So to these two ladies on this front row, thank you both. It is an honor to serve and work with you. I want to do a couple of things before I get into some of my prepared remarks. A lot of people I want to acknowledge, so I want to start with some local heroes and local leaders, and that one being Faith Abraham, President of North Pratt neighborhood. Hey, Miss Faith, good to see you. Please stand to be recognized. As you stay standing, is Sylvia Buford here? Madam Vice President, can you stand as well? And Margaret Perry, Madam Secretary. So along that continuum of female leadership, these ladies are the president, vice president, and secretary of this neighborhood. Y'all give it up for them leading. Along with, again, on that same continuum, along with Ellen Spencer, community president. Where are you, Miss Spencer? So thank you all so much for being here, and thank you for holding us accountable. In addition to that, you've already heard from Councilwoman Latonya Tate and County Commissioner Sheila Tyson, but I want to thank them for making this possible and a success as well as State Senator Linda Madison Coleman. So this entire area is a strong woman team. And I love it. But in addition to that, I want to thank the Community Development Department led by Dr., as we affectionately call her, VT, Dr. Venable-Thomas, for leading the Community Development Department. Along with her two partners in growth, I won't say crime, that is Corey Stallworth as well as Kelvin Datcher. Y'all, this is an amazing team. This is a very amazing team. Right when the wind kicks in. I'm sorry for those who don't have the coat on. I told y'all it would be cold under the tent. But in addition to that, all the financial partners that made this possible, thank you so much. In addition to that, community partners that made this possible. And then my favorite, NCRC, led by Ed Gorman, who will bring you greetings and provide remarks in a minute. But Ed, in front of all of these folks, we've done this a couple times. Do me a favor, let's keep doing it. Let's spread this love all over. But today we want to acknowledge. Today we want to show love for Shadowbrook. You know, as we live in our city, as we continue to make neighborhood revitalization important, I'll tell you, it is cool to remove blight. We made it our job, even though it's not to cut private lots, empty lots that is. But nothing gives us more pleasure than going vertical with single-family homes in these neighborhoods that used to be filled with homes and filled with families. And that's what we take pride in. That's what we want to continue to do. And so just last year, thanks to a $1 million commitment from the City Council, we broke ground on the Bellevue Heights. And Ed, as you recall, 27 new homes were built there. In North Woodlawn, we are building 16 new homes. And today, we're proud to announce here in Shadowbrook, 52. As some folk from North Birmingham would say, 50. 52, but somebody pick up on that later. That's new single-family homes, everybody. And this is far and away our largest development, thanks to so many partners that we believe that this is the legacy we want to leave in this area. On a personal note, not too far from here is Lamplighter Circle. My dad and stepmom spent many years living there. They no longer live there because of the 2011 storm, but I know this area well enough. And so not just because of that personal privilege, but this is important because we know that the strongest communities are those made up of homes and neighbors. And so we'd like to thank all of our partners, again, led by Neighborhood Housing Services. Where's Kelly Gamble? Thank you, sir. Also, Chair Pastor Lawrence Conway. Is Pastor here? Pastor, thank you so much. If you all don't know, I want to thank him for stepping up, becoming the new property owner for all of the homes currently on this site. You have to teach me, sir. I can learn from you. But we're also proud of the current 20 families who already live in this community and who have already created the true culture that will be welcome here. And so, listen, I said something the other day, Sunday night. I'll close by saying this. When we kicked off the Christmas community event, I said the city is made up of communities, and communities are made up of neighborhoods. Neighborhoods are made up of people, but not just people, families. What we're building, going vertical with these new single-family homes, is not just about brick and mortar. This is about investing in community and families, and I'm proud to be in the trenches with you all and celebrate this moment. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ed Gorman, and I'm the manager of Growth, which is the organization that's bringing you the homes. But none of our work is possible without almost everyone here. Because there's a young woman who told me at the beginning of this that she wanted to be on the shovel when we put dirt in the pick up dirt with the shovel. Is she here? Where is the young woman who said? Right here. She said, "I've lived here 50 years. I want a foot on the shovel." Yeah. I said, "How could I say no?" Nor would I want to. You are definitely going to be on the shovel. If anybody deserves to be on a shovel, it's you ladies who run this community association and help the community, lead the community to a better future. So let me start by thanking the mayor. I won't spend a long time saying this because he'll get uncomfortable if I do, but you all need to know just how special this mayor is, and the city council that supports the mayor. Because the work that we're getting done in Birmingham, all of us together, is not just groundbreaking today, it's groundbreaking nationally. And I can tell you that because we work nationally. We're in 20 cities. And last time I was here, I think I said, Birmingham's my favorite city. Exhibit C. Exhibit A was Bellevue Heights, B is Woodlawn, this is C. Although B and C may be interchangeable. But the point is this. These partnerships, and you see the names of the banks on this board here? I'm going to say them out loud. Valley Bank. Who's here from Valley? Raise a hand. TJ, right? AJ. Sorry, AJ. Region. I'm not going to guess at names anymore because I'm terrible at it. Regions Bank. I know Paul's here, and I see Ben. Anybody else from Regions? There you are. Thank you. First Horizon Iberia. Please raise your hand. We got a good show from First. Wow. They're strong. 5 strong today. All right. Synchrony Bank, which is, they're based in Salt Lake City, Utah. They're not likely to be here, but I'm going to give them a shout out anyway. And NCRC Development Corporation, which is the parent organization and a sub of NCRC itself. Someday we'll talk more about NCRC. It's a great organization, been around 30 years. It's a civil rights organization. It's a fair housing organization. But most of all for us, they've always believed in home ownership as a way to build wealth for low income and for communities of color particularly. And that's been a challenge. And this mayor and you in the community are meeting this challenge in a way that's setting a standard nationally. Please understand that. This is not easy to accomplish. Without the banks, we wouldn't have the capital to do it. Without the mayor and the community development team, let me add, I see Corey here, where's Dr. Venable-Thomas, and where's Kelvin? He never likes to show up. There he is. He's walking away, Mr. Kelvin Datcher. We meet every week, Monday at 1 p.m. We talk and we work every week to get something done. So that's what a great partnership looks like. The banks, community leaders, community development team, and the mayor. I'm so pleased to be doing this with you. We're loving this partnership. And as Councilman Tate said, the best is yet to come. Thank you.
I wanted to make sure the senator wasn't here before I got up. Okay. So I'm the last thing between y'all and these Krispy Kreme donuts. So I'm going to try to be brief. Again, I'm so honored to be here. I'm Megan Venable-Thomas. I serve as the Director of Community Development. And, I mean, this is such an exciting moment for us all. We are so honored to have you all here with us as well. I, again, just want to thank Mayor Woodfin, the NCRC team, our HUD partners, Hollis Wormsby and Tom Tiffin. I don't know if they're here, but our HUD partners have also been really important in this effort. And our neighborhood presidents, as well as our community leaders, our community presidents, and all of the other officers. Are there any other neighborhood officers that are here that were not mentioned? Yes, give a round of applause to our neighborhood officers who are also critical in this. And I really want to thank the residents of Shadowbrook. I think we have Miss Betty here. Pastor John is here somewhere in the back. I see you over there. And any other residents of Shadowbrook here? Our residents who have really been critical. Give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Who put their confidence really in us as a city and as a department to support their community and the place that they call home. In our initial conversations with the residents, I was struck by the pride that they took in their homes, how they advocated for their neighbors, and how they really valued their community. At the heart of it all, that's why we do this work, right? Because we believe every person deserves a healthy, dignified home and to be part of a safe and beloved community. And this is the beginning of how we plan to place residents at the center in supporting development across our city. From micro shelters and places that ensure safe sleeping for our neighbors experiencing homelessness, to permanent supportive housing for those transitioning from life's most challenging times, to senior housing for our legacy residents, to home ownership for those ready for the opportunity. And wherever our residents are in their pathway to home, we want to provide options on that journey. So much more to come from community development. And to do that, as Ed said, it takes a lot of work. Work from some of the amazing partners that you've heard from and you see here that might be sitting next to you. From public-private partnerships, they are critical to how we get this work done. So we need the organizations, we need the developers, we need the banks willing to partner in the revolutionary work that we are and will continue to do here in the Magic City to maintain affordability, to strengthen existing residents, to make opportunities possible for those who have been left out of the market, takes institutions, it takes organizations willing to take on the financial risk, willing to take on the social and economic burden of the history that has left people behind. To support community, we must build community in our partnerships. How do we reimagine our relationships in this work? Meeting every week is maybe part of that. What it truly means to collaborate toward a common goal of not just building houses, but building homes and building community. This is how we're working to serve in this partnership with NCRC, and we're excited to continue working in this way with all of you as we continue to uplift and create opportunities for home and community in the Magic City. So my granddaddy, who is a Southern Baptist pastor, in order to really solidify something in his congregation's mind, he would say, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we are building community. We are building community. Look at your other neighbor and say, neighbor, we are building community. We are building community. Now, community already exists here. And right where you sit and stand, we will support offering community to 52 more families of sons and daughters, of grandparents, of mothers and fathers and children. And if that doesn't get you excited on this Wednesday morning, then I don't know what will. We do have Krispy Kreme, which also, always gets people excited. So, again, I just want to thank you. Thank you to our city council, their leadership, to our colleagues at HABD. Dontrell Foster is here somewhere as well, yes. Dr. Hood is back there too, who is also part of the supportive team. I also want to thank our colleagues at DPW, Josh Yates, Wayne Staton, Danita Ryan, at the Office of the City Attorney, attorneys Nicole King, Keith Sheffield, Alan Foster. If you're here, raise your hands, helping us get to yes. I see you back there, Alan. Thank you. Thank you. IMS, Nelvin Short, Rod Parker, Steve Gray, OPI, Rick Journey, Marie Sutton. I know y'all are here helping us to communicate effectively. We appreciate you. And of course, my team who has been dedicated to this work, Corey Stallworth, Kelvin Datcher, Wendy Hicks, you are here too, and Alice Williams, who's not here, but is really critical in our Office of Community Resources. Thank you again. I'm not going to say any more thank yous, but thank you to all of you for supporting us and witnessing the work that we're doing here to hold us accountable. That's all I have. And we'll be serving light refreshments